Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, we're going to get these two news videos out of the way. We'll start with the mega news one. We're going to do NFL, and then we'll work our way to the other news. Let's start with NFL. So, former Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy is scheduled to interview Saturday in Tennessee for the Titans head coaching vacancy. They've had Jason Garrett interview and a few other candidates as well. Mike McCarthy will be another one interview. Bills head coach Sean McDermott, he has ruled out cornerback Maxwell Harrison and safety Jordan Poyer for Saturday's game versus the Broncos. This team is just so injured that freaking hell right now. The Atlanta Falcons, they've interviewed Jeff Hafley for their head coach opening. Up here, former Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon, he's interviewing for the Washington Commanders defensive coordinator job. He got fired by Cardinals. The Los Angeles Chargers, they've completed an interview with Marcus Brady for their offensive coordinator opening. The Buccaneers, they've completed a virtual interview with Philadelphia Eagles special teams coordinator Michael Clay for their special teams coordinator position, because they have a lot of freaking positions open on their coaching staff. Excuse me. Jason Witten officially announced Oklahoma's tight ends coach in college football. Atlanta Falcons also interviewed Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter for their head coach opening today. Kind of a big injury update here. The Seahawks have listed Sam Darnold as questionable for their playoff game Saturday versus 49ers due to an oblique injury. Sam Darnold will play, most likely. But he must have felt something, maybe in practice or something, I don't know. But it's an injury update with Sam Darnold. Another injury update, 49ers linebacker Fred Warner, he will not be activated off injured reserve ahead of Saturday's game in Seattle for the divisional round, per the head coach Kyle Shanahan. Update from Sam Darnold, he said he felt a little something in his oblique early in practice, but he still expects to play on Saturday, so an update from the man himself. Cornerback Christian Gonzalez no longer in a red non-contact jersey. He grabbed his helmet ahead to practice, so it seems like he's going to play, while Texas receiver Nico Collins is not at practice. It's almost slams the door on him playing this week against the Patriots, which is huge, man. That's huge. Pause. 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh is scheduled to interview late tonight for the Arizona Cardinals head coaching job, so late tonight's going to interview. The Dolphins completed an interview with Jesse Minter for their head coaching position, so 2 interviews for J.C. Minter for the head coaching interviews. It's all from Schefter. So from Schultz report here, he said the sources, the Giants deal for John Harbaugh is expected to be like 5 years with a total value that nears $100 million. He will be one of the NFL's highest paid coaches, like he was in Baltimore. I don't know if they should have paid him $100 million, but the Giants were 7-25 last 2 years. I don't think it's some overpayment. They were 7-25 last 2 years. In discussions with the Giants, John Harbaugh said he'd want to bring Todd Monken to his staff. It's from Schultz report, as the offensive coordinator as he was in Baltimore. There's a process to go through, though, and Monken is interviewed for at least one head coaching job. The expectation is that he will join Harbaugh as well and work directly with QB Jackson Dart. So it's probably going to be like 5 years, $100 million for this deal. The Panthers are promoting assistant QB's coach Mike Bercovici to the pass game coordinator. So yeah, Schultz is going to be like 5 years, around $100 million. I mean, it seems like an overpay. I know it does, but I don't know, man. The Giants are trash. They need a coach. So let's get a JPA here. So he says the Buccaneers, Bucs legend Rondé Barber has said that Mike Tomlin probably indicated before the 2025 season that it might be his last year coaching. He believes that he is done for good. I don't know if he's done for good. I just don't think he'll coach this year. This is what I'm thinking. Let's run through here, JPA. We're going to talk about Mike McCarthy. The Commanders have released photos of their new stadium, which is going to open in 2030, I believe. But yeah, nothing really from JP Football besides a few things right there. From Rappaport. We already talked about Sam Darnold and Fred Warner and Christian Gonzalez. Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula's head coach interviews are scheduled for after practice tomorrow when game planning is over. Rams defensive coordinator Michael LaFleur said his interviews will take place later too, but presumably in the same window. We already talked about Nico Collins. The Steelers have requested to interview Jeff Hafley for their vacant head coach interview, one of his many requests. We already talked about this. The Steelers also requested to speak with Ezra Evero, Panthers DC, for their head coach opening. Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith has been requested by the Lions for their offensive coordinator position, sources say. I don't know who wants to interview him, but whatever. I think that's it, though, for football. So let's move on here. So with basketball, I think John Moran and a teammate got into like a heated argument yesterday during like practice. So that was something that happened yesterday. Nikola Jokic has resumed his own court workouts and rehab from his knee injury. That's some stuff from yesterday. Today, Golden State's Jonathan Kuminga has demanded a trade. He's now trade eligible from the Warriors as he becomes eligible to be moved Thursday. Sources tell ESPN. Farewell, man. Demand it was the best thing you've done. Just demand a trade. This bum off my team, APP, as soon as possible. We'll see when he gets traded. The Knicks' Jalen Brunson is out tonight against my Warriors with a right ankle sprain. And listed day-to-day Mitchell Robinson is also out. And hopefully the Warriors can get another win. So the Toronto Raptors are willing to move Emmanuel quickly, per Brett Siegel. The Bulls could finally look to blow it up and have realistic asking prices on their players. We hear this every year and they don't do shit, so I'll believe it when I see it. Rob Pelinka is reportedly a fan of Jonathan Kuminga and likes him on the wing next to Luka. Yeah, do it. The Pacers are monitoring Jared Allen. Delonte West was arrested for allegedly robbing someone of $23, my lord. The Lakers are looking to package Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt in a deal for a wing. Ain't nobody taking that shit. Man, I want to trade Kuminga, but I don't know if I want to trade it for that. Dylan Brooks says Memphis fell off after trading him, and he credits Houston for remaining relevant. Oh my lord. He roasting them. And the Memphis Grizzlies felt Dylan Brooks was a bad influence on their young core. Did he? Your face of the franchise is John Moran, who would flash guns on Instagram Live. An anonymous Warriors player says he agrees with Jonathan Kuminga allegedly faking an injury. He would welcome a trade to the Heat. Steve Kerr, he actually reportedly wanted to draft Franz Wagner over Jonathan Kuminga. Kerr's right, he's way better than Kuminga is. Lakers, they still remain interested in Kuminga. The Warriors won't mind keeping Kuminga for the rest of the season. No. And Shams, this is some things from Shams. The Warriors are not really interested in Michael Porter. Fuck off. If they don't trade for Michael Porter, the season's over. The Pacers are showing interest in Onyeka Okongwu, Yves Messi, Ivanka Zubiak, and Daniel Gafford. The Toronto Raptors are a team to keep an eye on the Ja Morant sweepstakes. Ja Morant sweepstakes. If you want to consider that a sweepstakes. The New York Knicks are in the market for a player who can handle the ball and defend. John Morant purchased a $3 million home in Miami. Is that a sign he's going to get traded to Miami Heat? Maybe. And I believe that is it for basketball here. Let's move on. Sorry, there's not really nothing for baseball, so I'm not going to do baseball in this video because there's just not really much baseball to talk about. So let's get to wrestling. So, we have some stuff to talk about here, man. So let's get right into it. Some stuff that coming out last night. Powerhouse Hobbs, his contract with AEW expired at the end of last night. He's expected to sign with WWE. This is from Fightful Select. He kind of reminds me like a young Bobby Lashley with his look. Looks like a young Bobby Lashley. Whether he's going to be on the main roster at NXT, we'll see. But yeah, his contract expired. TNA presents its debut episode of Impact on AMC tonight. CM Punk will be the star for the WWE 2K26 showcase mode in the game. Powerhouse Hobbs is expected to have an alternate name in WWE at least. This will be a wrestle votes on Fightful Select. So it's going to be Powerhouse Hobbs. I don't know what his name's going to be then. Wish you could kick Powerhouse Hobbs, but yeah, he's going to have a different name at least, but we still know it's Powerhouse Hobbs. He has a little news there from WrestleOps. So CM Punk is given a rough timeline on it for retirement. He said, I would probably estimate big 50s when I should maybe gracefully bow out, knock on wood, if nothing else horrible happens. So probably another 2-3 years, and then he'll probably be retiring as well. Yeah, I believe that is it, though, for wrestling. A little bit of wrestling news, not too much, but we had a few things here to talk about. So, talking about some NASCAR news in the video here. So, Cole Butcher will be full-time with Thor Sport. He'll drive the number 13 truck full-time. Keep running on through here. Number change for Jake Garcia. He'll be in the 98 truck for Thor Sport. So some stuff there with Thor Sport for this season. So Mike Dillon's named the RCR COO with a focus on competition. John Klossmeyer is technical director in all competition departments. Report to Klossmeyer, while Klossmeyer reports to Austin Dillon. The former RCR VP of competition Keith Rollins. No longer RCR's next stop is to be determined. Andy Street named the performance director to focus on R&D and on track results. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to do the truck race at Daytona for Nice in the 45 truck. Man, got Tony Stewart, Ricky Stenhouse in the field. It's going to be interesting to watch. Chase Briscoe already had a personal service deal with Freebird Water, and they will be the primary for 3 of his Cup races: Darlington in March, Atlanta in July, and then the Charlotte Road Course. Turn through here. Off season's just sometimes slow with news, so I have to go between days without news for these. So in a Facebook update video, Matt Benedetto says he's working on some part-time opportunities in the NASCAR Rally Auto Parts Series in 2026. Says he remains open for additional part-time opportunities in Cup, Rally, and Truck. So only main 3 series, still open for like part-time rides. Let's run through here, but that might be it. Or no, thieves target Greg Biffle's home. They stole $30K in cash weeks after his deadly plane crash, and after it killed him and 6 others. Burglars reportedly stole $30,000, taking money away from the dead man. Just scummy. Okay, now I think that might be it. Here, I think it might be all we have to talk about. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.